4 men were sentenced to a total of 173 years in prison for the murder of Ashley Dale at her home in Old Swan in August 2022, conspiracy to murder Ashley's boyfriend Lee Harrison, and conspiracy to possess a prohibited weapon, namely a Scorpion submachine gun, and ammunition with intent to endanger life. James Whittam, 41, Joseph Peers, 29, Niall Barry, 26, and Sean Zeish, 28, were found guilty of murder by a jury at Liverpool Crown Court. The Crown Prosecution Service said that James Whittam, Joseph Peers, Niall Barry, Sean Zeish were intent on killing Ashley Dale's boyfriend Lee Harrison. They worked together to plan and execute a shooting at the home of Ashley Dale and Lee Harrison in Leinster Road in the Old Swan area of Liverpool in the early hours of Sunday, August 21, 2022. Lee Harrison was out, but Ashley was at home. James Whittam forced open the front door to the house, armed with a Scorpion submachine gun. Ashley saw him and screamed at him to get out, but he pursued her, shooting 10 bullets in her direction. One bullet fatally struck Ashley. This was an appalling crime where separate disputes between the defendants, Lee Harrison, escalated into a deadly feud. This is the tragic result of gun crime: a young woman who was not involved in any criminality found dead in her own home. Society will not tolerate this, and the Crown Prosecution Service and Merseyside Police have worked hard to bring the defendants in this case to justice. We would like to thank the Police, Prosecution Council and, most of all, Ashley's family for the courage and dignity they have shown throughout. Sean Zeish was sentenced to severe minimum term of 42 years for the murder of Ashley Dale, conspiracy to murder Lee Harrison, conspiracy to possess a prohibited weapon with intent to endanger life. Niall Barry was sentenced to severe minimum term of 47 years for the murder of Ashley Dale, conspiracy to murder Lee Harrison, conspiracy to possess a prohibited weapon with intent to endanger life. Joseph Peers was sentenced to severe minimum term of 41 years for the murder of Ashley Dale, conspiracy to murder Lee Harrison, conspiracy to possess a prohibited weapon with intent to endanger life. James Whittam was sentenced to severe minimum term of 43 years for the murder of Ashley Dale, conspiracy to murder Lee Harrison, conspiracy to possess a prohibited weapon with intent to endanger life. At the sentence hearing, the following offences were also dealt with. Niall Barry received a total of 30 years imprisonment for conspiracies to supply of Class A and B drugs, possess of prohibited weapons, firearms, and transfer of a prohibited weapon firearm. Sean Zeish received a total of 10 years imprisonment for conspiracies to supply Class A and B drugs. These sentences will run concurrently to the murder sentence. A further offence against Niall Barry for being concerned in the supply of Class A drugs is to be left to lie on file.